Hey, what's up, guys? This is Rick from Team Jank, sponsored by Everyday Gaming, and I have a top 8 deck profile for you here. It's a deck I topped 8 with, and the deck I topped 8 with is Kagero. So, yeah, I did pretty well. I went in 5 rounds. I went 4-1. My loss during Swiss was to Nectar. It was a really close game. Ended up depending if my opponent hit 2 triggers, and he hit 2 triggers, so he was able to get there. And yeah, it was pretty cool. My round one was against Angel Feather, against one of my friends that also topped 8, and I beat him 2-0. Round two was against Nectar, and I lost 2-1 to him again because he needed to hit 2 triggers so his other columns would be big enough for him to push over, and he did. Round three was against Dimension Police. I beat that 2-1. Round four was against Murakumo. I beat that 2-1 in time. And round five, I put against Angel Feathers. Probably one of my best matchups from Protect. 2-0 as well. And in top 8, I lost to Nectar. It's pretty much the same situation, but I definitely made some misplays within 1 to 2 turns after it. It was a 2-1. I ended up losing, and again, it was my mistakes after people pointed them out. There were a lot of things I could have done to just like clinch victory and just won within those turns that kind of misplayed and messed up. But yeah, we're sponsored by Everyday Gaming, like I said before. They're an online store. They're gonna have a brick and mortar soon. They're gonna be on eBay, TCG Player, all these things. So get ready for that. They're gonna have art card games and everything like that. So yeah, again, we got these beautiful, beautiful Force custom markers from Everyday as well. So here's the deck. I think it's pretty simple. Not playing Novella. I played 4 Waterfalls and 4 Overlords. These cards are just amazing. You pressure like crazy. Waterfall for game, whatever people want to say. It makes your Protect matchups just a lot easier and almost free to a certain extent. Count on how well you open, and if your opponent doesn't open perfect with all his pieces, you kind of just blow through them. If you just ride 1 to 2 Waterfalls, you just get there. And then for the grade 2s, I played 4 Berserk. This is pretty standard. I played 3 Nephilim. This was one of the weird things I did. I ended up cutting him down to max out on my grade 1s because so I built my Kagero to just have a lot of shield values while still allowing me to play the wonky or the current standard trigger lineup. So I cut down on him to go up on my grade 1s, and I didn't really miss the 4th one, but I do see the incentives of it. Then 3 shields, embodiment, vanilla 10k, intercept. This card caused a lot of people a lot of issues. This was probably the one of the reasons why my Nectar matchups didn't turn into 2-0s, and it turned into 2-1s where it was very close games because this card is amazing. Yeah. 2 Dragon Armor Knight, 15k. I would honestly play the one from the demo deck. That is, it's a static 13k on your turn and your opponent's turn. When you have a grade 3, I would definitely prefer to play that version, but I didn't have access to it, so I just played the standard one. 15k if your opponent controls 3 or less rear guards. This is really good, really amazing. Really allowed me to pressure my opponent super early. It was good, but I definitely do prefer the demo deck version. I'll be playing that in the future. But yeah, MVP. I wouldn't really play more of this because if your opponent's gonna waste time kind of just targeting him, and you can just replace him immediately after that, you'll be fine. You'll be good. Then for the grade 1s, I played 4 Gaius. Definitely recommend to all people to play 4 Gaius. You want to always put that extra crit in. If you are able to get through, do 2-3 damage with your Waterfalls and Overlord. So you want to have as many of these as possible. You want to see this card and everything like that. One of your, it's your second best grade 1 in the deck to me, for what it just does for what your deck's trying to accomplish. And for bar, yeah, played 4 instead of doing 3 bar and for Nephilim. Yeah, I definitely like this. It was really good. Again, the shield value was really important in clinch for my Neo matchups and everything like that. And I wouldn't change this at all. I enjoy this lineup. And then for Airmaul, To me, this is the best countercharger in standard. This card's insane. It's amazing. Um, I I was drawn to my deck and going nuts and crazy because of Aramon whenever I was seeing my Aramons early. Definitely max out on this card. No reason to play 3. Just play 4. Trust me, it's worth it. And then I played one of Europia. So I only needed one of this card because the thing about is that either I'm gonna put this on Vanguard and it's gonna make my waterfalls really big. So my waterfalls are hitting for 56 to just crazier numbers. Or I'm gonna put it on a rearguard circle with a Dragon Armor Knight, and a Dragon Armor Knight's gonna be super big because he's gonna immediately hit for 28 or whatever value. So I really only needed one. I never wanted to see more than one of this on multiple rearguard circles. That's just personally for me, it's a preference. You can definitely play more, but one should be enough. Then for my trigger lines, they're super standard. 4 heal and the 6 draws, and then 6 crits. So yeah, it's like just super standard trigger lineup. 6 draws, I definitely recommend it. It's really good. Hitting those off damage checks are amazing. Hitting them early is really good. And if you draw them and you draw them with your Sentinel PGs, you can just pitch them, so it doesn't really feel like you lost anything from PGing. Yeah, so that's the deck. It did really well. Great matchup against everything. The Neo matchup is really weird. I misplayed a lot against my Neo matchups, honestly. So I feel like the Neo matchup is really good. Yeah, so that's the deck. Hope you guys have an amazing holiday.